Hello, friends. Welcome to my program, Colonel's Punch. Today's topic is hot and simmering. It is Op Sindoor, the first step towards denuclearization of Pakistan. It's Op Sindoor, the first step towards denuclearization of Pakistan. I hope you get me correct. Pakistan is the most dangerous state in the world. It is a rogue state and uses terrorism as a state policy. It has disturbed the world by its terror tactics and needs to be taught a lesson. Towards India, its policy is very dangerous to hurt India by 1,000 cuts. And it always threatens to use nukes at the shortest time. Now, this is very dangerous, especially the area in which Pakistan is. Pakistan is in turmoil. It is not a nation. It doesn't have its own people, land, language. It cannot forge into a democratic nation. American President in 2022, Joe Biden said that Pakistan is the most dangerous state in the world. Pakistani nuclear weapons will fall easily in hands of radical Islamic groups wanting to take over Pakistan, or the underground terrorist cells of the jihadi groups, or in Pakistan's own fluid battle. Tension has arisen, and Baluchistan, Sindh, and Pashtuns are all waiting for the kill and to take over Pakistan and be independent. Pakistan also faces wrenching economic crisis. Its external debt is over 125 billions. Its annual debt servicing is about 25 billion dollars. Then it requires about $10 for its own security of $10 billion for its own security of and maintenance of its atomic facilities. The people of Pakistan neither have food nor water, and they are in a turmoil. They are catching the army chief, Pak Army Chief, Munna Munir, by the scruff of his neck, and he's become most unpopular. The Chinese want their pound of flesh. Hello, friends. The denuclearization of Pakistan is not going to be easy. It's a challenge. But then, nothing is impossible. The successful denuclearization of South Africa and other Soviet states is an example for all of us. They ratified the treaty and their assets were brought under the agency, the International Atomic Energy Agency. In a similar way, Pakistan could be convinced by both international community and the Islamic world to give up its nukes, destroy them under the atomic energy agencies, and then agree to be monitored the other assets, peaceful assets, by the Atomic Energy Commission. For this, it will have to ratify the Non-Proliferation Treaty. So, as I've said, it is not impossible. Everything is possible. Because, as I said earlier, Pakistan is blowing up from within. Any time it will be disintegrated into pieces, and then the nuclear weapons will fall into the hands of Islamic State, of jihadists. We'll have to be very careful. The world will have to be careful. And it's a weak nation. Even America, President Trump is able to shake hands and then bring him to the tables. Or let us say China, with its huge assets in Pakistan, will be able to throw some pressure. And then the Chinese can also have their part of blood. But then the world will be at peace. And nation which has shown this is India. In Op Sindoor, in just 3 days, it has brought down Pakistan to its knees. Pakistan Prime Minister Sharif and its General Mullah Munir cried on the third day that India should let it go. And then Trump says, President Trump, that he came in between, but really Pakistan's DGMO pleaded for mercy. And India, being a humanitarian country whose actions were just about not retaliatory, they were precise and confined mostly to the Pakistani terrorist groups and camps. Well, gentlemen, let's recap now. On 22nd April, the Pahalgam genocide, the beginning of the end of Pakistan. On 23rd April 2025, the Government of India suspended the Indus River Treaty. Thereby, Punjab and half of Sindh will not get their share of water. Earlier, the people were hungry of Pakistan and they were dying of hunger. Now, they'll face the water problem. Then came a second strike that was on the 9 terrorist camps on 8-9th May 2025. It killed over 100 Pakistani terrorists, which included high-value targets like Yusuf Azhar, Abdul Malik, and Rauf, and even our great Muhammad Azhar of the Bhavalpur terrorist camp was not spared. His Subhanallah Masjid complex was smashed, and 10 of his relations and 2 top commanders were killed. Therefore, in one go, India had taken revenge on Bombay attack, Pahalgam, and Pathankot. and finally Uri. Now, the matter was quiet, but Pakistan sent in those Turkish and Chinese drones in droves, and they were shot down by the Indian air defense shield. And now it was the third strike of India. Now, this was on 9-10 May, and it took place on 11 Pakistani air bases. That is, out of the entire 13 major air bases, Pakistan Air Force, 11 were smashed. Firstly, they were tricked. Indian Air Force in 25 minutes annihilated all these bases. First, they sent decoy drones. Now they sent signatures. They were actually the Bashi jet, which jets, which simulated SU and MiG aircrafts. Now Pakistanis got panicking. They opened up their radars. They opened up the AD. This was followed by our missiles. Now all this stuck into this eyes of Pakistan and AD and the guns, and there was a lull and silence for 25 minutes. The Indian 15 BrahMos crashed into the Pakistani airfields, followed by other missiles. And in a matter of minutes, Pakistan was on its knees. The one at Rawalpindi was hit hard, and it was just near the army headquarters of Pakistan. And Mullah Munir ran for cover. He begged for mercy. His DJMO pleaded with our DJMO, and within 2 to 3 hours, we halted the operation. Now, this was because India was not wanting to finish Pakistan at that moment. India has a greater plan for the world. India wants the world, the UN body, the superpowers to understand that Pakistan is a terror state. It's a danger to the world, and it must be denuclearized. Jai Hind. Thank you.